All right, we're back. Episode 42 of the 580 show. What's up, boys?
What's up?
I wanted to start by going live on Instagram. I want to say thank you to everyone that's ordered a shirt so far for uh, our breast cancer charity that we're doing. We are at 69 t-shirts sold already right now. We announced it less than 3 days or less than 4 days ago. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that's bought a shirt, everyone that has inquired about it, spread the word, everything like that. If if you're interested, if you have any questions, whatever, just reach out.
No questions. $25. Tell us your size. We'll get you a shirt. Period.
You don't,
Easy.
you don't need the money, right off the bat. That's a good question, Jim. I don't know why.
Jimbo.
But
these comments.
he if you don't need the money right now, just reach out to any of us, let us know, but definitely try to spread the word. We want to get over 100 shirts sold, and we're definitely on pace to do that. We've still got what from right now, if you're watching this live on Instagram, we still got 10 days, almost 9 days. We're going to cut it on the 8th. So you got 8 or 9 days.
Next Friday.
Yeah. Next Friday is going to be the last day to pre-order it. We'll get them in here. So just spread the word. We're definitely going over 100. So anything, however much we can raise, that's great.
Yeah. We don't hit 100. Just stop. Keep buying them if you want them. We're going over 100.
I like this.
To the moon, baby.
I like this live on Instagram for the pod. This is kind of interesting. I definitely was scatterbrained describing that because I'm reading all these comments. Well, let's answer them real quick. McCreary, what's up, buddy? Gray, Dante with the Ron Jeremy stash.
Not that good yet, but it's on the way.
It's been good, McCreary. We miss you guys. Jade said that you blocked him, Frawley.
No, I didn't. I told him that forever ago.
Flynn looks fresh.
Truth. Look at that. Look at that fade, baby.
Remember that time certain high-level lifters never smoked weed when I watched them smoke weed? Yes, I do remember that, Gray. That's false. I'm better than you, Gray. Dante looks like he's in Joe Biden's basement. I don't know what that means, but I agree.
Because I'm just in the darkness.
Make your own assumptions.
Anything to say live before we cut it and go on the rest of the pod? It's been successful. We got 13.
13 people. Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Y'all are part of something special.
Yeah.
I think it was rotating people too.
If you're listening right now, get your questions in before we continue the pod. But
straight up,
this off, we're gonna go keep filming the best health and fitness podcast in America. We're on episode 42. Make sure you guys are tuning into the pod, sharing our posts on Instagram, Facebook, everything like that. Make sure you're following all these guys on the podcast. So got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We've got the Breast Cancer Research Foundation charity going right now. We've got a lot of stuff planned for the future. There's Furby joining.
Furby.
What up? You guys should all do no beard November instead of no shave November.
I kind of chance.
Isn't that just Movember?
No,
that's mustaches.
Just clean shave.
There's no chance I'm doing
without
that.
a beard.
Good, Frawley. I want to see you in that beard.
No, I haven't not had a beard. I seriously think since I was 17.
All right. Well, I'm dropping off. Yeah, Abby, we're definitely gonna do that. I want to get a big picture once we get the 580 breast cancer awareness shirts in. I want to get a big picture of all of us down at 580 in the shirts.
Shut the fuck up, Furby.
Good idea. Good idea. And Furby, I don't know if you heard.
I was waiting to do that as soon as he said something.
Dominic joined. Miss you, CV boys. But anyway, we're going to drop off this live. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go buy a breast cancer 580 shirt right now. We don't need the money right now. We just need the size. We'll collect the money when the shirts come in. $25. Hit one of us up. Tell a friend. Rep 580, support a good cause. Thank you guys.
Later.
Peace out. That was good.
Wow. That shit's nerve wracking.
Because you're like trying
People
to
make it look
you're-
easy. You gotta be able to answer those questions and like talk about the topic at the same time.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Nerve
do.
wracking. I'm trying to talk about
Give Josh some credit. This is the second live he's ever done.
That's what I'm saying. It's not easy.
what did I do
People
wrong?
make it look easy. Well, it's just you trying to talk about what you want to talk about while trying to read the
Yeah.
questions and think
Well,
about
Riley's,
it.
you were it's hard because you guys start
I was
laughing.
just cracking up every time I saw a comment because
Yeah.
most of them were ridiculous as expected.
Yeah. But hey, in a serious note, that's awesome. 69 t-shirts sold. 69. That's pretty funny.
We're gonna get there.
We are going to pound 100 shirts. We're going to pound 100 shirts. We're at 70 now. Right after that live, I just got an email. I just got a message for an XL shirt. There we go.
Beautiful.
We are at 70 shirts sold since Sunday. It's only Wednesday. We're
As
less
of,
than
not-
4
as of
days.
9:16 p.m. on 9/29/2021.
Man, that is awesome.
70 shirts, basically 3 days.
As
Let's go.
a former NFL wide receiver for the Steelers would say, we're booming.
Yep, sure.
We don't
Mhm.
talk about her.
Never heard of her.
Never
Well,
heard of
back.
her.
Let's go to our new segment, Round the Horn. What's chapping your ass? Riley, what's chapping your ass?
I hate when people have to use pre-workout at the gym. I just don't get it.
you're so that's a troll, right?
What?
That's a troll.
What do you mean?
That's a troll.
I kind of
Yeah,
agree
so-
with them.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
I've
you don't
never
need
seen
it.
Riley work out once without caffeine. Not one time.
I kind of agree
that's
with
not
Riley.
true. We went 2 weeks without caffeine for the pod, so
That is true.
I have done it before.
But that was a troll, right? Because
Yeah, but I don't need
You
it.
drank
I
a
just like
rain.
it.
You drank a rain to get your hair cut today.
I just like that.
6 p.m.
I don't need it. I could quit.
Well, then
if I
don't
wanted
drink
to.
it, tough guy.
I could quit if I wanted to.
get your
Don't drink it.
Wow, Josh is
I thought I was
projecting
gonna.
big
I
time.
thought, he's getting a little
Big
angry
time
about this.
projection.
No, I
Yeah.
just said
Testy
don't
guy.
drink it, tough guy.
Say
He's-
something about pre-workout. Now you're a tough guy. Wow.
He's sitting at the gym today to get his hair cut. He needs a rain to wake up to sit through a 20-minute haircut.
I feel it. Maybe he wants to feel a little. Maybe he wants to feel a little something.
Horrible topic. I'd freaking freeze you if I had the little thing from Around the Horn or whatever. What was the
It's a
show
great
called
topic.
again?
Around
Around
the
the
horn.
horn.
Around the
Come
horn?
on.
I swear
I
there
think
was
it's still on TV.
It
yeah,
is.
that's sad.
Tony Reali.
I can put Riley in the waiting room for that comment.
Freeze him.
I may have had some instruction, but I'm not gonna say who told me to say that.
Stupid.
is that why-
someone-
Frawley.
Frawley had that-
He's stupid ass Frawley.
Is that why he has that stupid grin the entire time?
Yeah, someone knew you'd get triggered, and it worked.
What?
Is anything actually chapping your ass?
Yeah.
I'm having a
not
good
you.
time.
Come on, Riley. You gotta have
Right.
something.
No, we're doing charity and stuff. I don't have.
Yeah, I
anything
mean, I'm
for my
having
ass
fun
to
with
shout.
charity
Saving-
too, but other shit
saving the
pisses me
world.
off.
What's
Nope.
pissing
You know what
you
I
off,
mean?
Frawley?
Oh, I don't know. Which let's see. Let me get out my Rolodex here. Let's pick one out. I saw something from on Westside Barbell social media today. It was pretty good. It said, know the difference between training and testing your strength. And I thought that was pretty applicable, but it specifically talked about deadlift and squats. But it said a lot of people, what's that?
Hashtag deadlift.
Yeah, a lot of people go into the gym and just go in and try and hit like let's say a 3-rep max and think that that's actually training. But realistically, that's testing where your strength level is at, not necessarily training to get better at a lift. If it's not in like the 75-85% range, I wouldn't necessarily call it a training. You're more testing where you are right now. So I thought that was a pretty good point, and I really like that picture.
Yeah,
So
that's a
figured I'd
good
bring it
point.
up.
You're really not going to get much stronger. The thing with training at like really maximum effort, the main thing you're accomplishing, you're testing your strength, like Frawley said that post said, but you're learning your weaknesses, stuff like that. But yeah, the real work's done, 70 to 85% range, I think. Do you guys see that post I put from Westside too, the training partner one?
Yeah.
That was a really good post.
Yeah, what did it say? Elaborate.
So
For
Did you
those
share,
that didn't
hold on,
see
did
it.
you share it today? I can pull it up.
So if you've listened to the podcast a ton, you've heard us probably here. You've probably heard us a ton talk about training partners and the importance of it. But they basically just had a post like you got to have kick-ass training partners. You got to have a strong environment. And he just talks about like the old days in West Side when they were like betting on lifts and fighting and stuff like that. And like it does remind me of like the best times I've ever had training. I've always been with like a good crew. Right now is the strongest I've ever been in my life over this last like less than a year. And I've just had such a good training crew, everyone at 580. It's awesome how much we push each other. So I always tell people, you know, we've used the quote on the podcast a million times, but if you're the biggest fish in the pond, you know, it's time to find a new pond. So surround yourself with people that are stronger than you, more knowledgeable than you, that can push you, stuff like that. But that was basically the post. I thought it was really good.
Yep.
So
Agree.
I think we're getting new members at 580 because of the environment now. Like
Sure.
people want to like we're getting more serious strength athletes, people that want to they want to get better or want to get more serious, whatever, and they come down and try it out and they see the crew and everything like that. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. I agree. We've said it, man. If you're serious about it, you'll make it happen. If not, you'll talk about it. So
I mean,
the atmosphere is there. If you walk in the building and see us, I mean, Monday was crazy. Like this past Monday was crazy. Everybody was going after it. So
I mean, like, I can't tell you how many times I've had like situations now that like we have our own gym and I would have either not attempted a weight or I wouldn't have gotten a weight. I wouldn't have gotten that many reps, whatever, seriously, because of the crew and the environment that we have. Like it's
sure.
crazy.
Gary getting 10 reps on log
Yeah.
on Monday.
It's crazy. People,
Gary drives.
I might
Gary
get-
drove from
I get
Meadville.
7.
I told Gary I was going to punch him in the face if he didn't get 10 reps.
Yeah, he's from Meadville. It's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
It's your
Yeah,
juice.
it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, it's all coming together down at 580. Dante, what's chapping your ass?
If you're an affiliate or ambassador for a company, you are not an athlete.
I love it.
I
love
love that topic.
And I don't know. I wouldn't say you're not an athlete.
I mean, like, you're not an athlete for that
You're not a
company.
sponsor. Yeah, you're not a
Yes.
sponsored
You
athlete.
don't work for the company.
That's a good.
You're not a
all right.
sponsored athlete.
How much time we got left on this Zoom? Because this is without taking. This is a good. I didn't know Dante was bringing this up. This is.
Neither did I.
Like, I'm not against people and stuff, but just people need the reality that they're
Right.
not a part of the company.
There's nothing wrong with like having affiliate code.
Discounts
There
are
really
nice.
isn't. I mean,
Yep.
this one of the first segments we ever did on this podcast was trolling people that had affiliate codes by getting Riley affiliate codes to show how easy it was.
You got to bring that back. We
You're
got more.
trying to say I'm not an athlete?
No, you are.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think you're like sponsored by that Asian company because you have a code with them. You're not part of the company.
Says you.
But it is crazy. I was talking to a certain handsome CrossFitter that I'm related to that I won't name for a while. And it's like
My boy.
we were talking about some stuff and it is just so funny. Like these like you have a 5, 10, 15% code and like the company's still making like 60 to 70% margins on that product. You're
Yep.
literally just working for them for free to take
Right.
to get a discount of the product that you are selling for them. Like it's scary.
Well,
Mhm.
some companies are nice because Cerberus, technically, I'm an affiliate for Cerberus too, and you get cash back on what you sell. So it's like you kind of have a bigger
Yeah.
incentive to do that.
Yeah, but you're
I'm
more of an
still- but I'm
employee
like-
there.
Like
than you are.
like Ken. Ken's an athlete for Cerberus, isn't he?
I have no idea. I think so.
I believe that is
But
true.
like, yeah, you have like Wesley Claiborne, like Tyler Young for the middleweights is an athlete for him. Like they're legitimately probably like paying for them to go to their trips or at least helping them with their trips.
or at least
you know?
giving them free equipment.
right.
They're giving them stuff.
free equipment.
There's a
maybe
difference.
Giving them some stuff to help out with their travels to bigger
Right.
shows. Like, bro, you got a 10% off code for some supplements. Like you're not, it's just, yeah, I don't want to be mean, but it's crazy. Like it's hard to go on Instagram now and not see like an affiliate code in someone's Instagram, like, yo, for 10% off. Like, I mean, companies are smart for doing it.
Sure, it gives the company exposure. I mean, I understand why it happens. The company gets exposure because people get more of a reach. You get a little bit of a discount because they can afford to shave some dollars off in order to move some product. But like, let's just not say that we're an athlete just
And let's not make
because.
any mistake. They're not losing money by giving out these discount codes.
No,
They obviously
God,
think the
no.
net gain is worth it
Right.
with the advertising they're getting out of it. So they're
Right.
not losing any money by doing that.
Right.
No.
I mean, what's it
But-
hurt if you want to do it and you want to support their company and you get some free product out of it? Well, kind of free product out of it. Then, I mean, it's a win-win. But let's just not be saying we're sponsored by people.
Yeah, it's different. Like it's different. There's tiers in these big companies. There's actual sponsored athletes, and then there's people that just have a affiliate code.
I mean,
Right.
there's a possibility you could become one of those athletes down the line.
Sure.
But when you start off the bat, you just never fucking touched a weight in your life, and you just put in a discount code or apply for one on Google. Just how we were just trying to get Riley on there, and he's never.
Yeah, we
touched
proved that it's not that hard.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we tried like 4 or 5 companies, and we only had one that said no.
Yeah, and Riley's never touched any of this supplements.
They're lost, right, Ryback?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't apply to any of them myself, so
They're lost. They should
Riley
know.
doesn't even. What's
Look
the?
at that
I don't even remember what companies they were, to be honest.
What's the Asian company?
I
That's
don't.
Asian?
Jimmy could tell us, but I honestly
No, that
don't
was
remember.
Tyler. That was
it Tyler?
I
What did?
think.
Which one did Jimmy do? He did one too. I think Tyler was the Asian one, maybe. Yeah.
Who did Jimmy do?
It was
Jimmy?
just like a company based out of Asia, just like a online retail website.
Jimmy.
Oh, I forget.
It was
It's gonna
so
drive me
random.
nuts, but yeah, it was funny. Yeah, that's a good topic. I mean, like I said, I don't knock you for being affiliate or even wanting to be an affiliate.
Right.
Sure.
I just think people, and I definitely, let me make it clear, like I don't knock companies that do that. If I had a company, I would do that.
Sure.
It helps you. And I mean, it helps the people that want to be, like, if someone wants to be involved in your company, that's such a sincere, I would be honored if someone like, hey, I want to represent your company. You don't have to pay me. I just want like a discount from the products that you're selling already. I'm like, well, that's awesome.
I mean,
Like,
that's what I do for Grip Mountain.
Yeah.
It's not big or anything, but you guys and Frawley seem to be.
Yeah.
Whenever I get this shit kickstarted again.
But yeah, no,
That news hasn't broke yet.
Yeah. So I'm not, I want to make it clear because like we do typically after these type of segments on the pod, this is when I always hear like, but like all.
Yeah, we know it. Look,
Like,
we're
get it. We get it.
we're making a point. We get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
We're not saying this is our way or the highway and just walk
No.
away from it. Like,
I
we
just
get it.
think, I just like, it's toxic on Instagram. Toxic when you see people with a 5 or 10% code and you would think they were the freaking CFO of the company. Like, bro, you got a freaking email to use Riley Flynn 10 to give out to your aunt and uncle to use your code for a t-shirt, so you can get 15% off your next order of their stuff.
Trust me, you'll
Right.
know when you're a sponsored athlete by that company.
Right.
You'll know.
Yeah.
When you got to check with their name on it.
What you
Or they just send
Riley's
you a
rolling
bunch
in,
of free shit without you asking.
Riley's rolling
Right.
in free boxes right now.
Yep.
He's so many he has so many Caminos and like those hand fans, he doesn't even know what to do with them.
That'd be great.
Any hoodles.
Yeah, let's move on.
What do we
Dalton,
got?
So I wish I had $1 for every time I have said this, but Strongman Nationals is coming up.
Is it?
And
They just released the updated roster today too.
they updated the roster.
Are people still signing up?
Yeah, there's
That's crazy.
what is it? Friday's the last day to sign up.
This Friday?
Yep. Friday
First.
Looks like there's 200 something people total.
There is 260.
Is that just because people qualify late? Can you still qualify this late, or is it people dropping out?
No, I think no. It's just registration still open. I think
I
it's
could not imagine, especially for like a thing that huge. I could not
I think-
imagine signing up this late
I think a
agree.
lot of people know they're gonna sign up.
and just wait.
Just
and
procrastinate.
They just procrastinated.
That makes sense.
I mean,
And-
it's quite a pretty penny to sign up, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, I'm sure there's 267 competitors currently. going to nationals right now. I'm sure we'll be close to the 300 mark, closer by Friday. But you think about it, like it's in Salem, Virginia this year, and you're coming from California, whatever. Like you have to think about the time, the money, the efforts, everything to get there. I mean, it's a lot of commitment. So I think that's why people kind of hold off. Like you have kids, you have to go cross country. Like I get
And those people are probably still training for it. I guess in my mind, my original thought was like these people are just on a whim deciding like, oh, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah. I'm
like,
yeah, I'm
close to it.
I think it's such a like a commitment as far as like money, time spent, everything like that. I feel like you kind of know if you're going or not by now. But I think people just kind of procrastinate. I think I'm almost at 30 in my class. I saw a couple more signed up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Riley would never show up late to anything.
Yep.
I'm not a big procrastinator. I don't think anybody would say that about
never.
me.
Riley wouldn't show up late to his own wedding, would he?
No.
Mm-mm.
Considering I'll be on premises,
Guys,
that'd be pretty hard. But I'll probably find a way to do it.
30 guys in my class officially. 30. 3-0.
They make
There
it
was
so
eight Arnold invites last year for less competitors.
they make it so confusing to like see this roster kind of.
What's confusing about it?
Like I'm just saying, like they should have
First off,
super
Dante
heavyweights
went
and
to
heavyweights.
wheeling. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That wheeling
It
education.
literally says the person's name, the date they signed up, in their class next to it.
Where's the date?
It's confusing, dog.
I just see numbers.
Oh yeah, they don't even have the date. They just have name.
What I meant to say, like
class.
instead of being confusing, it's like I always wish they separated super heavies from the heavyweights.
Well, they will once
I know they
registration is
will.
closed.
I like to see who I'm going against.
Patience, brother. Patience.
Type
Take
in
a
all their
Xanax.
names.
You're right.
But
Take a Xanax, brother. Okay.
yeah, they released the itinerary for Strongman Nationals, and I weigh in like first thing Thursday morning, rules meeting Thursday night, and then we're kicking it off. Excited. We have 8 to 9 in the morning, or 8:30 to 9:30, one of those hour frames to warm up, and then we have our 3 events right in a row. Rest for the remainder of that day, and then day 2, same thing. Warm up in the morning, 8 to 9, and then 9 to 1:30 we have our events. So basically 9 to 1:30, Dante and I will be competing Friday and Saturday. I think there'll be a live stream, so we'll post a live stream when it is. I want one of you guys that are going to be there. We'll talk about that in a second, but I think Riley, I'll probably have my phone, and like for me and Dante's, like when we're going live, I've had a couple people ask like if we would stream it from the 580 account. So just our actual events. So you'll probably be holding the camera for that.
You're not gonna like the invoice though.
Yeah.
So
What's up?
So
What's up with the 580 house, boys?
What?
We're
What's
ready,
up?
man. We're
You guys
booked.
ready?
I don't think
Yeah.
it's a hotel. I think it's
It's
I
a
don't think it's a house,
hotel,
it's a
but-
hotel.
Give me the lineup.
Me,
Oh,
Mr. Riley.
do we have a chance of a Frawley and Riley like cuddling in the same hotel bed type
Yeah.
deal here?
Chance.
More than 0.
I need a
Me?
selfie of that.
Riley, Kurt, Furby, and Julia are going.
So 5.
Yes, sir. Kurt says he's coming on Friday morning.
So Kurt says Friday morning. He'll be there just after I finish my events Friday evening.
I talked to Mr. Langtot today. I saw him in person.
So
said he's coming.
it's 5 hours away.
Dude, I wasn't arguing
It's
with my buddy
it's
Kurt.
6
like,
hours
he's my
away.
friend.
He's
You know
gonna
how
be
I
there
don't argue
Friday
with you
morning.
about stuff? Like, I don't argue with you about stuff because it's just not worth it. There's some things you just don't argue about. You just let people do what they want to do.
My first event is at 9:30. He's gonna be there Friday morning. He would have
He's
to
leaving at
leave.
2:30 in the morning.
He
Yeah,
would
man.
legitimately have to leave at like 2:30 in the morning to get there to see my first event. Right
to
now,
Mr.
from
Kurt,
my
brother.
house to Roanoke is 5 hours and 55 minutes. Let me look.
Yep.
Let me look at the actual.
It's like 4 a.m. Not missing it, not hitting any traffic.
I
Just, like,
know, dude. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's coming.
Maybe he's
Did he say
trolling.
he was going to be on time?
I didn't ask him about that, but given past history,
Well, he probably doesn't know the start time, does he?
No, I'm just saying maybe
knows.
he's just not expecting to be there on time.
I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't know
maybe
that.
he's
I didn't
just
know
like,
that.
all right, I'll be there when I'm there.
Yeah, like
Right.
he's gonna get there Friday. We're gonna be done competing. We're just gonna be. He's just
It's all
driving
right.
to
He'll
Roanoke,
be there.
Virginia.
He'll be there for Saturday. It's fine.
Yeah,
Then we'll kick it with the boys.
yeah. He's driving to Roanoke to just eat with us after.
Are we staying for the banquet
Fine.
at 7:00 at night?
I mean, I am. I'm gonna be probably going to bed after that. Probably gonna just stay.
We staying another day, another night.
Oh,
I mean, the banquet's not till 8 o'clock at night, so probably.
7 to 10:30.
Yeah, but it's
You-
but to what time?
10:30.
Yeah, so it goes
You
until
gonna drive?
10:30.
You gonna drive home after that?
I would.
You can bring your car then.
I'm gonna wear my Josh mask. That'll solve all the problems.
But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna have our podcast is gonna be full room, full casting couch for that weekend.
can't wait.
It's gonna be us four. What are you looking
It's
at?
gonna be a what? It's gonna be a what?
I said a large casting couch for that podcast episode.
Okay, just
Come on,
making sure I heard you
Riley.
right.
Come on,
Just
Riley.
making sure I heard you right.
You're better than that.
Better than
But
what?
We'll have us four, Furby. I mean, anyone that's there can hop on. So we'll kind of just have a little open discussion. We'll have one more episode before nationals, right?
Yep.
After
Next
this
week.
one, Troy Polamalu episode next week.
That's
and
pretty
then-
crazy
Yeah, that is
to think
nuts.
about it that way.
Yeah. So
It's
we'll
like
have
here.
we'll have one full more. Wait, no, will we? I'm getting my dates messed up.
Bro,
Yeah.
We're on the
this
road.
comes out.
This
it's 2
comes out
weeks.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Correct.
there'll only
we'll
be one
have-
more week.
Another
and then
one.
you're
Because
And then another one
Because
after
next week I'll
that.
be in Colorado.
Yeah. Okay.
So this comes out Sunday. Next
Yeah.
week's
Wait,
comes
I have
out the
to
next
I have to
Sunday.
pull up my calendar.
Sunday is the
Second,
third. The week
bro.
after is the 10th.
Wait,
and the
so
week after is
third?
nationals.
Okay, yeah.
The 3rd, the 10th,
Good.
17th.
I got spun around. We're filming on a Wednesday. I got spun around. We're good.
So there is only one more episode after this
Yeah.
before nationals.
Riley's gonna be mad at me, but I'm going to Dylan Schmitz this weekend.
Josh told me
Riley's-
today.
Riley's
not gonna
not,
be
even,
there.
Riley's not even gonna be at the gym.
I know, but I could have waited or planned differently so that Riley could join me, but I didn't.
He doesn't want
So
to.
I'm
not
sorry.
going.
Riley said it was stupid you were going.
He didn't say.
I didn't
that.
say it was stupid. I just said I don't know what. I guess to actually see how they're going to set it up, but I just don't see what they have that 580 doesn't.
They have
That you
the
can't
The
touch.
barrel
Just
and the
besides
fire
the barrel.
hydrant.
That's what I said. The barrel is what I was thinking.
That's
I
why
like
I'm
I like
going.
his I like his confidence in Riley. He's like, why
It's
do I
not
need to waste my
confidence.
he's
I
like,
just
why do I need
think
to waste my
580,
time? going to
580
this
has
gym?
all the equipment you could ever want. That's all.
Thanks, Riley.
It's true. Except the barrel and a fire hydrant.
Besides the barrel.
You guys have thoughts on America's Strongest Man or the showdown meet? That was one of our questions.
Hack is a freak.
Yep.
John Hack's a freak.
If you have an Instagram and you are actually passionate about strength training, follow John Hack. If you
It's a
say you're
freak.
passionate, he is taking over. I mean, he's been around forever. It's crazy to say like he's taking over because he's been around forever, but just what that guy can do is
And he's going to OSG.
insane.
He is going to OSG. He totaled 2216 at 198 pounds body weight. That breaks the 220 class and the 242 class all-time world record in sleeves.
And they
And
misled
he
that
did it at
squat.
198.
They misled
Yes.
that squat.
Right. So, well, that's included in the 2216.
Yeah, I know. But that was crazy to think
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Like that could have been fucked up.
It's unreal. He pulled 887 and 198 weigh-in.
Yeah. It's insane.
You think he's gonna go to 220?
I don't know. I mean, he just cut and made the weight. I don't know that he did strain his quads, so I'm sure that you could probably attribute some of that to his body cut or his water cut. But I don't know, man. It's pretty wild though.
I think he got that record now. Just bulk up the 220 and just
What's crazy to think like
He's
big
had the
dogs.
record, though.
I know.
Big
He's
dogs is like the top powerlifting meet in terms of total, like big dogs in Australia.
Yeah.
And a minimum total requirement is 1,000 kilos, and he just did it at 198 pounds. So like I have to think they're probably going to start looking at maybe upping it. You know, like a couple years ago, Yuri Belkin went and did big dogs, even though he was a 240 or a 220. I can't remember which. because for those that don't know,
Yeah.
Big Dogs does not have a weight class. Like it's literally best total wins. It doesn't matter how much you weigh. So John Hack could literally do that at 198 pounds, which is pretty crazy to think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nuts. Just strength sports are absolutely nuts. How much we're evolving.
The guy that won this, like the heavyweight, America's Strongest Man, something Silva. I don't know I can't remember his first name off the top of my head. He was an amateur. He didn't even have his pro card. He qualified from their online qualifier and he wins the show. Like that's freaking nutty. That's crazy.
Yeah. He had a pretty big deadlift, didn't he?
So he hit 925.
925.
So for sure.
Pretty decent.
Decent, you know.
I like what they're doing with America's Strongest Man. They announced for next year already, they're isolating the 105s. The 105s are getting their own individual America's Strongest Man with Strength Collective. And then they're going to do like the heavyweights have their own America's Strongest Man. It's going to be the same show, different dates, different venues to help focus on just one class at a time. So the live stream is just middleweights. The live stream is just heavyweights, and you can kind of focus. But that was cool. They had a live stream for it, everything like that. I like to see it.
I didn't know they were splitting it up. I like that.
Yeah. I don't know if the next question is like a troll on me or if it's just like an inside joke with Dante and the new member. We have Will Thompson. Said I heard Dante puts sprinkles in his protein shakes. You put sprinkles in your protein shakes or something? Is that what you guys talk about on your own?
Never discussed that with Will ever.
Will
That's hilarious.
Will sent me a shake, like one of like those like Fitstagram pages made, and it was like a meal prep smoothie, but it had no liquid included. And he said he would give $20 to any of us that could drink it.
Does it look nasty?
No, it looks normal, but there's no water. So it'd be like a solid if you could like get it down.
I'll try it.
It's like 2 bananas, 2 scoops away, couple blueberries, vanilla extract, and Greek yogurt. And you have to put in the blender, but there's no like liquid. So it'd be like kind of just solid.
I think Frawley would be good with that.
And if it's with Greek yogurt, I feel like it wouldn't be too bad.
I'm like, I'll do it. $20.
I don't think it's a solid. I think it'll still be
$20
like a shake.
is $20. Yeah, I'll drink 3 of those.
I feel like that's a normal like shake. I don't understand.
It's because there's no liquid.
No liquid.
I mean, but it's still like yogurt.
Greek yogurt isn't going to liquefy.
It's gonna make it like kind of like a.
It could be like an extra thick milkshake, maybe.
It won't be.
Eat it with a spoon.
It'll just be like.
No, you got to drink it.
It'll just be like sauteed whatever freaking food.
So you can saute
like
peanut
butter.
Yeah, it'll be like peanut butter.
Like thick as hell.
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be that
This
bad.
next question, easiest question I've ever answered in my life. I'm curious to see if you guys have the same choice. Free gas or free groceries for the rest of your life?
Groceries.
Yes.
I literally only drive.
I had to think about it because I eat a lot of food.
Dude,
it's
not even close.
Yeah.
Dante, you're the only one not answering.
I said groceries.
Yeah, okay.
Groceries for sure.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me.
Like maybe if I was some Pennsylvania dork who didn't eat anything all day, I'd say gas.
Yeah. If I ate broccoli.
Yeah, I feel like being in strength sports, you eat a lot more than the normal human.
Non-stop.
So I would definitely. Do you guys think strongman should be a drug-tested sport? I say hell no.
Oh,
I like it the way it is.
The spectator sport, baby.
I like it the way it is.
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, would it be nice to have the option of drug-tested people competing against each other? Sure, but no. Honestly,
I don't care if any sport has PEDs in it, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think
about fight sports.
Yeah.
Beyond that,
they already do it.
Yep, they shouldn't.
I know.
If you had like a big show every year that was like drug tested, like, and it was like maybe you have to pay. I think if there was a show where you might have to pay a little bit extra money to do it, but it like guarantees everyone is drug tested, I think that would be like the only way I would say like go ahead and do it, because if people really care about it. But I say screw it. Like if you're doing like a lot of drugs like to compete in local shows and stuff, like good for you, man. Like
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and I
Happy for you.
mean, the USAPL is like a perfect example of that in powerlifting. Like the options out there to compete drug tested, people still get popped in that. So it's
Yeah.
like, is it
Well, my-
really truly ever going to be drug free?
Right.
I don't know.
So
I
like
doubt it.
that's kind of my whole thing is like, so yeah, like we can say it's like a drug tested meet. I've been to probably 20 drug tested powerlifting meets in my life. And was everyone there drug free? Was half
Well,
of the
no.
maybe half,
Yeah,
maybe 75% were drug free.
right.
You know what I mean? But it's like I never saw anyone get tested. I never got tested. I competed drug free. I never got tested.
They usually
Right.
seem like for your federation that you did, do they like randomly drug test like some of the winners at the end of it, or
Yeah.
is that how they do it on everyone pretty much?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
That's what
USAPL is the
USPA
most
does.
Yeah.
USAPL is the most strict with it. They can do like randoms at any time, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty much they pick out a couple of people that won their class and then they test them. Drug testing costs money, so they're not going to
Right.
drug test everyone. So
Right. Speaking of
It's kinda
like
like-
cheating, did you guys see that one French guy with the slingshot and squat suit under his singlet?
no.
no.
There's some
Oh,
guy
that's-
there's some guy that got caught in raw meat doing that, and he just like was running away.
Yeah,
He should be
Wow.
never be able to compete in a powerlifting meeting.
It was an IPF
Right.
meet. I think it was an IPF.
Yeah.
Meet.
well, if it was in Sweden, that's IPF Worlds.
Yeah, I think it was.
Riley, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna, it's kind of like the major sports too, like MLB and NBA, like NFL. Like if people want to beat the system, they will always find a way to beat the system.
Yeah,
like it's never going to be drug free.
That's
Ever.
a great point. That's a great
Yeah.
point. It's that's why I'm like, don't even muddy the waters. Cause then it just gives the people that are abusing, like that are actually doing drugs, they're like, oh, I'm drug free. Cause
Yeah.
like they'll find
Yeah,
ways
they can
around
try
it.
to say that, and that makes it
So-
even worse.
Yeah, and like
They're,
it's just
laughing in your face.
you've got to have the realization too that like if you want to make it big in strength sports of some shape or form, you're more than likely going to have to partake in the use of PEDs. It's just the fact of the matter. It's just a reality. So
Yeah, a lot of people do it. If you guys didn't train, what would you guys do as like a hobby?
Video games.
I don't know.
I don't know what I would do.
That's what I
I
used
drank
to
a
do.
lot.
That's what I used to do.
I'd probably be an alcoholic or a
When I
drug
used to
addict.
not, when I didn't train, I drank a lot.
You know what I would do? I would not have a roof over my head because I would be gambling every single night.
He'd be at the casino every night
Yeah.
playing blackjack.
I would find something that would not be a pot. Like I have a very addictive personality. So like when I get hooked on something, like I'm full bore, like I'm addicted to it. So like I'm just
Which was a good thing to be addicted to instead of
Yeah.
a bad thing.
It's like lifting. I'm glad like that's my like passion because it's something like for me it's positive to be addicted to. But if I didn't, I'd be a degenerate gambler or like
Yeah,
or I would be an alcoholic or something like that.
I'd be fatter than I am now. I can say that.
I'd probably be happier than I am now. I'd have a lot more time to. I'd probably be right now. I'd be on
Damn, dude.
I'd be on like season 6 of some cookie cutter Netflix series that.
You got something you want to tell us, man? Something keeping you down or what? Jeez.
That's all the questions this week. There were some good ones.
Nick Ferrantino asked us a question in
Oh,
person
yeah.
that we had to include this
That's
week.
kind of a stupid question though.
Yeah, Nick's
Basically,
new,
he's saying
Nick's
like,
new
what's
to
your-
strongman.
Yeah, he's new to strongman.
He's
but
new to strongman.
His question:
So-
a random fan ran up to me and Frawley at the gym, 580 barbell. Said, "I love the podcast. I got a question for this week." We're like, "Sure, hurry up, you peasant." So he said, if you guys could pick one strongman event to do at a show that isn't
Is a non-traditional
a
event.
non-traditional, so cut out like stones,
Log,
log,
deadlift.
like what would be like, have you guys ever seen like my mind goes back to like the 80s and shit
Mhm.
with World's Strongest Man, like the funny events like that they used to do. I really like the ones where they used to do the arm over arm rope pull and pull something up high and like hit the bell.
Yeah.
I like those. I don't know what I would. I mean, it's not it's made a comeback, but I would love to get to do the old actual silver dollar deadlift at World's Strongest Man. when they actually put the silver dollars in
Oh,
the buckets
sure.
and you actually lifted like 800 pounds of real silver dollars.
I'm trying to find this video that I found earlier today.
Josh,
don't
what's the
like-
one we
it
were talking
reminds me-
about a few weeks ago, where the one where like they just hung there until they fell in the water?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that one. That one's funny. I don't know about
That one's funny. I wouldn't want to do it, but
Hold on, I want to show you guys this video that I found.
sandbag runs through water would be really fun.
Ferrantino would be in the water, just hanging there.
yeah,
Yeah,
his
His
feet
legs
would
would
be.
be in the water.
All right,
Some
you guys ready to
fish
see
would
the
come up
most
and bite his
anabolic
toe.
silver dollar deadlift ever?
See it.
This is good. This better not be a waste.
It's
Oh, I
cheese.
know
it's
that.
it's
I
a
know
cheese.
Yeah, I know.
It's
this one.
fucking cheese.
Yeah, that was when it was in Wisconsin or something like that. That was like,
Thick
made
lift
sense to-
nonetheless.
There
Wow.
you go.
All right.
So
Cheese
thick as-
deadlift.
My life just that literally just made my life so much better seeing that. I'm so happy that Dante made us watch that.
Go.
I don't know if
Should
I
we-
ever could have made it another day in my life without watching that video.
If you want to see some old fun events, go on YouTube and just type in like World's Strongest Man, like, and then pick any year from like the 80s to like early 2000s. And they used to have so many unconventional events, like based on what area they were in and stuff.
You ever see the one where they bend a rail over their head?
Oh yeah,
That's
used-
some crazy
that
shit. I
used
don't
to-
want
that-
that. That would be
that's
horrible.
that's a traditional one.
The
Like,
Bud
that used
Jeffrey
to be-
special.
That used to be the biggest one, like the bar bending.
Yep.
That was huge.
Miss me with that one.
You
Don't
want to
like
look at weight
that.
strongman events? Just look at Bud Jeffries. Just
Oh,
see all
yeah.
the
Yeah.
crazy shit he does.
Yeah.
I don't know if does he still post a lot? I feel like
I
I don't,
always
see,
did like a year ago.
I don't see like
on my feed.
I don't see Bud that much.
He would do like a cartwheel and like throw an axe at something and then like
Yeah.
carry something for 100 feet, like just random
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Anything else this week? I'm not we don't have to close up right now if you guys don't want to. If you guys have anything else. Talked about a lot today.
Yeah. We covered it. I mean, the fundraiser is huge. Nationals is coming up. Goals at the end of the month.
There's
We
one
still
thing we
need
haven't
help.
talked about yet.
Yeah. Big announcement. It's
Big
coming.
What is it?
announcement big
Oh,
announcement
it's
that we can't
coming.
talk about.
It is. It is. I've kept
The
you guys
last-
I've kept you guys in the loop. What's going on?
We
what's
still need help on figuring out a fundraiser to add to the t-shirts that we
Yeah.
talked about potentially doing on October 31st.
Did we get any ideas?
someone.
the
Oh,
crowdsourcing?
also with the breast cancer thing, someone didn't want a shirt. They just donated money. So thank you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Someone just literally sent us money for the thing. So
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Sure.
Thank you. And
But also the shirts are cool.
100% of that is going into the fund. So
Yep.
that's great. If you want to just send us money, send us money.
Yep.
But yeah, I want to get a great group picture of all of us whenever we get the shirts in and everything like that. So
For sure.
Riley's family friend is making the shirts for us too. So excited. Start working with her.
It's awesome.
But yeah, a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of good stuff at 580 Barbell. Come check the gym out. Check out our social medias. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Make sure you guys tell someone about the podcast. Get us some new listeners. Share it. Leave us a Google review on our 580 Barbell. Leave us a podcast review. Unsubscribe, resubscribe. Do all that stuff. Facebook, 580 Barbell, like our Facebook page. Battle of the Bridge is coming up in like 9 months. Sign up for that. And yeah, what else, boys? That's it.
That's it, man.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Love you guys.
Later.